Hello Sagittarians, how are you all doing, my subscribers? Thank you so much for your love and support. I have great news. Our community tab is open, so we'll be interacting there as well with updates and whatever else that spirit leads me to put in there. I'm very happy about this. It means we're growing guys, we're all growing together. Okay, those of you here visiting, passing through, I hope you enjoy this read and many other spiritual ascension reads and covering different areas in our personal growth. Is what we do here, right? My focus is really about helping you stay in the light, open your spiritual ascension path if you're not open, and if you're open, staying on the path by informing you with all information that I can channel to you in so many ways that I can express it, just to keep you in alignment, you know, and to keep this air vibration going and staying balanced. We are always constantly fighting against opposing energies that are not leading humanity in the right place or raising the vibration. That is why we in the spiritual community, and those of us interested in tapping into our spiritual essence that we are, it is all of our duties to keep this place balanced, to function in our highest good, in our highest spiritual power, to bring equilibrium and balance into this universe. Because you know what? Lower entities are not going in here, lower vibrational stuff is not going anywhere, and that's why we're not going anywhere either. We're here to keep it balanced and make sure that everything goes in alignment with divine. Okay, so that's pretty much it here. This read is different from my ascension read. I was led to do this, and I think it's because of the season, right? The season, the Libra season. We're almost at the end of it, but I'm doing this during the Libra season, and I feel like it's stemming from the fact that we need to be reminded that we're never alone, and we're highly and multi-dimensional beings, right? A lot of times we get caught up in our physical relationships and forget that this is not just about you. It's not just about your earth body. There's so many aspects to you, and you're never alone, and there's so many things that you can put your energy in and function from. You know, you can switch whenever you want to and vibrate from any dimension if you want to, and be whoever you want to be. So this reading is here to expose what star seeds you're from, you know, and what area of your life the star seed that you're from is influencing at this time. Then we have a little bit of the Ascended Masters messages for you, and you know, and what they are working with you at this time for your ascension, and the overall advice for you, my Sags. Okay, so with all that being said, let's look at where you're from. You guys are from the Zeta Reticuli. Do you have any more here? Yeah, you have 2 Zeta Reticuli cards here. The way this works, I have to pull 7 cards to literally talk about your lineage and talk about where you're from. Okay, so that's how it goes here. So you have 2 Zeta Reticuli, and this is the star seed that you're made of too. You know, it's part of your DNA. It's woven into you. You're from there. You're influenced by the star system. And the areas in your life where it's affecting or influencing, or when you are functioning in that area, it is this aspect of yourself, right? It's when you're rejecting emotions. That is the Zeta Reticuli star system in you that is you know, bringing those things out. That is the part of you that this controls when you're rejecting emotions. Okay, so now you have a better understanding here. Also mirror reflections. So I guess when you start to see yourself in other people, and when you start to reflect on who you are and starting to see yourself outside of yourself, right? Almost like astral projection sometimes, you know, just reflecting on your being. When you're getting into these energies, you're tapping into this aspect of yourself and this star system as well. and this is the energy that is influencing on you. Okay, so let's move on. And then you also got earth energy, so you're part of earth as well, you know, and that's just it. And the energy starts, this earth vibration is impacting on you, is that, for one, I feel like a lot of you lived during the Lemurian era on earth. Okay, so that's just that information here. You were here during that time. Also, when you're dealing with abandonment issues, that is the part of you that connects you to earth. That's the part of you that earth controls and tries to bring that energy in you to help you to solve situations, and that's how you feel connected also to earth. It's that part of you that earth, is pushing, the vibration that earth brings out in you, right? So like it pushes that out in you. So when you're feeling this abandonment and all this stuff, then that is earth stepping in, bringing that and trying to heal it and try to show you things about yourself, right? So that's how I can explain that you are supposed to intuitively connect with these cards as well. So however you take the message, also, because this is the star seed reading, you have to use your intuition. I know you already do that, but you really have to feel what the message is, okay? So you can resonate or it doesn't resonate. You have to feel it. You have to get into this read deeper than the surface level here. Now, you also have, oh, why did I pick that? Okay, you also have Lyra in you as part of your star seed. All right, and these are seeds of polarity. So I guess this is talking about when you're feeling these polarity shifts within yourselves, seeing things in the polar opposites. Also, I feel like this influence allows you to see things in twos, seeing the other side to all things, understanding polarities in life, in all things. So it plants these seeds and these ideas in you, and it helps you to have better understanding. I feel that's what I'm getting from this message, my Sags. So you can also draw your own conclusion. All right, either way, you're from there and you've been influenced by that. Also, you have the Cetacean whale, and this is talking about dream time and awakening. I feel like maybe you guys see a lot of the have a lot of dreams, okay, and you get a lot of your visions during the moment of when you're awakening from your sleep. So like early morning times, the spiritual community also calls this, the witching hour, like me, almost like when I'm going through an ascension, major ascension, every time within 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. a lot of times I'm up. Like today, I was having this crazy dream. I didn't like where I was, so I woke up out of it and came back from wherever I decided to go around 4 a.m. So I'm like, okay, let me continue doing my spiritual ascension reading. So I finally got myself to come here. Most of the time, if I'm not able to go to sleep and I finally doze off to sleep, I get visions, I get messages about myself. So the early times of you waking up, between sleep and waking, all right, dream time and awakening, a lot of information comes to you, and it's connected to this Cetacean whale period. I'm not a Sag, but I was just explaining that to you guys. So pay attention to this time, and the information that comes to you, and know that where it's coming from. Okay, some of you may be astral traveling to that star seed as well, the Cetacean whale star seed. All right. So you also have Pleiades in you, and Pleiades is influencing your holographic healing. So maybe some of you may have healing abilities, or you're able to perform certain type of healing in a holographic way. I really need you to find the meaning of the holograph, because I really don't understand it. I don't know the meaning. I'm just kind of trying to figure it out. Anything that is hollow and graphic, it's almost like a space or a projection, like having a holograph of someone. Maybe you can scan them. These are things that I'm getting from the card, so you can also draw your own conclusion. Maybe you can scan the body and you're able to heal. Whatever this is, you also research it and let your intuition guide you as well, my Sags. And this is the Pleiades aspect of you, what it does. So you might be getting your healing abilities from there. You are getting your healing abilities from there. I'm not going to say might. Now, you also come from Orion, okay? And Orion influences areas like your fusion and magic. So whenever you're tapping into magic and fusing, almost like alchemy. I feel like when you're fusing different ideas, magical tools and ideas to create whatever you want, I feel like you're tapping into this aspect of yourself, which is influenced by Orion. Okay, so anything that makes you that magician, anything when you're doing rituals, stuff like that, that's what I'm talking about. Using your higher senses to create your reality, to do whatever, manipulate whatever, influencing your alchemy, everything that's connected to that. I feel you're getting this from Orion, and this is the aspect of you that you are tapping into when you're dealing with that. Okay, now let's move on to your ascended master messages and who you're working with. So my sides, you guys are working with Commander Ashtar, or he has message for you. Commander Ashtar is in charge, and I also forgot to tell you this is going to be quite a bit of reading, so brace yourself. And if I'm getting choppy, forgive me. It's been a while since I graduated from college. Okay, all right. And I do read. It still doesn't matter. It's all in in the flow here. Okay, so Commander Ashtar is in charge of the intergalactic fleet, spaceships that patrol and protect this universe. So his mothership enters Earth through Machu Picchu, the two-way interdimensional portal that he oversees. Okay, so Commander Ashtar is connecting with you through this card and inviting you to view the planets, stars, the galaxies with cosmic eyes, breathing the subtle energy and wisdom of the stellar world, and allow it to affect your chakra system and ignite your consciousness. You are blessed, for this is a card of expanded enlightenment and a call to the intergalactic service. Hey, it said it all. That's why I read it, because I don't want to think and I don't want to talk about it. I want you to listen and take in the information. Alright, so let's move on from there. At the end of the day, you heard them. You're being called to what? To see beyond just this earth, because you're not about just this earth, and you already know this. So you need to be of service, in the intergalactic way. So if you think about that, and then when you think about, I'm just gonna drift a little bit, and you think about how we get so caught up on what is going on here on earth, that tells you how simple-minded we are and how limiting we think of ourselves. When some of us are literally being of service in an intergalactic way, some of us are over here worrying about what they're gonna eat today, and so we need to understand that we're bigger than this, and this is not like the end all and be all here. This is just an aspect of ourselves. We need to put these things in perspective. Seriously, like, some of us really do take this whole stuff too seriously here. Meanwhile, you're just visiting and you're passing through. You're here to experience and grow and, integrate certain aspects of yourself. You can go wherever you want to be. So don't get too, you know what I mean. I'm getting drifted. Let's stay together here. You also have Master Marco represents Master Marco. Okay, I was reading, sorry guys. Master Marco is an ascended master as well, and he's represents the highest galactic confederation of our solar system. the capital of which is uncertain. He liaises with Commander Ashtar of the intergalactic fleet to bring us the wisdom and knowledge held by stellar cultures. Once again, we're talking about beyond Earth here, you know. He also assists Hilarion on the fifth ray of technology, science, and knowledge to enable people to expand their higher mental abilities and develop spiritual technology for the future. You're sitting here worrying about technology now and, you know, having high speed internet and stuff. We're talking about spiritual technology. I can't even fathom. You know, we can't even begin to understand. We're thinking that we're actually tapping into something new. Meanwhile, look at the pyramids and the stones in these monumental places and realize that we didn't have the tools then and we don't have the tools now. So where did that come from? So we have to understand, you know, there are star seeds that have all of the tools that is super advanced that we can't even fathom, right? So these are some of the things that we're talking about that's opening you up to understand the bigger you. And this universe is way too big for us to be so minute like this mentally. So pretty much your guidance is to open your mind to communications and connections from other star systems and universes and ask Marco to assist and protect you. Look, it is just what it is. You heard it. Also, you have affiliations with the fire dragons. Okay, it's part of your spiritual ascension, your spiritual team. And the dragons are 4-dimensional elementals. Okay, and they can access and transmute heavy vibrations that angels cannot reach. Oh, you serious? Did I say that? Transmute heavy vibrations that angels cannot reach. I'm not saying anything else. Archangel Gabriel oversees Thor and his fire dragons. You are asked to send out fire dragons supervised by Gabriel to consume negativity in places and auras. Then ask Gabriel's angels to replace the lower energies with a shimmering diamond of pure light. Call on the fire dragons to transmute any stuck energy in your own aura and to light you up at the higher frequency so that you can radiate enthusiasm and joy. Isn't that all that Sagittarians are about? I don't want to say too much. I think you heard everything. Okay, the overall advice for you, my Sag, is for you to cleanse and shield your energy, which is talking about these fire dragons, right? You do have the ability to do that. Now you know how to do it too. Invoking the fire dragons and having them help you to do this. If the angels are using the fire dragons, what's stopping you? This is also showing you here that angels belong to a certain, you know, God system, a certain creation system. There are different systems here. Some of us think that, you know, the creation story is the only life, is the only gods, is the only connection to divine. There are different divines in different universes and different galaxies. Bottom line, that's all. Let's keep it simple. So that's all that I have for you, my Sags. I hope this has, you know, ignited the very broad mind, broad thinking Sag energy within you some more. Spark your curiosity and your enthusiasm and broaden yourself, right? And your heart and feeling good and bigger. Okay? That's the aim here, for you to know you so you can function from higher space. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading and I'll definitely see you all soon. Bye bye bye.